Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Welcome to a cozy reading vlog. I don't have a specific theme for this reading vlog. I don't have a specific number of pages I have to read. Don't have a specific type of books I want to read. I just kind of want to read books on my TBR, books I've been wanting to read. Hopefully give you guys some book recommendations. Honestly, I don't know what we're reading yet. I'm about to pick. I've had a long day. I'm tired. It's Monday. It's only 7:51, but it feels like 10 p.m. because of the daylight savings. It's been dark since 5 p.m. and it just feels like I hate it. I honestly hate it. But I brought out and washed my Christmas sheets, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna go take a full body shower and we're gonna hop into my clean bed, new book. Maybe I should get a sweet treat. I'm also gonna watch some One Tree Hill, and that's it. We're just gonna relax and have a cozy night in. I'm gonna go shower. Once we're all ready for bed, I make my tea. We're gonna pick out my next read. I'm freshly showered. I have a steaming cup of, I was about to say coffee. I have a steaming cup of tea, Christmas sheets, Christmas PJs. Not a Christmas book, but a fall book. Still very cozy. Okay, time for a reading update. I'm not that far in. I'm only on chapter 5 of this book. We have our two main characters, Autumn and Zane. The back says Zane, but she knows him as Alec right now. But we have Zane, Alex. I'm gonna go with Alex because that's how I know him right now. So Autumn lives in this very like charming small town. She works at a coffee shop with her best friend, and this guy comes in like a business suit. You know, he just looks like he's not from there. He walks in, he asks for a coffee, and he's like, this is absolutely terrible. She's like, excuse me, like I make good coffee. But here's the thing, she's been having dreams of this handsome man. Guess what? When Alex walks into the coffee shop, she's like, that is him. Like, that is the man that I've been dreaming about. And also, this guy moves to this small town for a bit because he needs a little break. He needs some time. He's actually famous. He's known. He's rich and famous. He needs a moment. He goes out to this house. He used to go there when he was little, and this is the place that he feels like he can go to kind of reset and stuff. So he's kind of grumpy. He is a billionaire, but like I said, I'm not that far in. I want to sit down and read more of it. Hopefully today I can have more time to read. Right now she just showed up to his house and we're gonna see what happens. But this is a cozy vlog. I've been doing a little bit of Christmas shopping and just browsing, going to different stores, looking at the cute things that they have. There's so many cute things, and I actually saw a mug that I really liked. I even added it to my cart, and then I left it for some reason, and now I'm regretting it. So I might go back and look for a cute mug. But anyway, the other day, put on my Christmas sheets. I felt like my bed was a little bare for Christmas, so I went and got a couple of things, two things, to try and make my bed just a little bit cuter. So we're gonna put that there right now, and hopefully it will look Christmassy. So let's go do that. Actually obsessed. She's so cute. I'm gonna read this description of our main character from her point of view. She says, the confidence he exudes isn't like anything I've ever experienced. It's like he knows exactly what he wants and will get it no matter what. And being attracted to a man who carries himself that way says more about me than him. Agree or disagree? I'm curious. Her friend says, men like him are used to getting whatever they want and never have to work for anything in their life. I'm tired of it, to be honest, and don't you dare try to tell me how hot he is. I really hope she makes him work for it. I'm sure he enjoys it when women fall to their knees for him, but I refuse. Okay, I hope she's not lying to me, because if she makes it easy, I'm gonna be mad. He's behind her. He's behind her, isn't he? Right when she said that, of course. He's behind her and he's like, I'd love to hear more about how women fall to their knees for me. Oh God. Okay. She's like, why are you so determined to be close? And he's like, I enjoy watching your heart rate increase. It's actually been a couple of days since I have updated you. It's been a couple of days since I've read my book. I was reading a book for work. I had to finish a book for a client, and so I had to pause like my fun reading, like for me, because I had to finish that book for work. And I was like, let me just sit and finish it so I can focus on my book, because I was going back and forth between both and I wasn't focusing on one. I am done with that book and now I can focus on Fall I Want. It is Sunday night. I was at a kid's birthday party today, had some coffee, maybe too much coffee, and so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be awake for a while. I'm gonna read this. I'm literally this far in. I'm only on chapter 10 and hopefully finish it soon because I want to pick up another book. I'm gonna drink this, hop into bed, and read. It is time for a reading update. I am freezing right now, so I am snuggled up. We turned off the AC because it's finally getting a little bit chilly out, but it's not cold enough for the heater, so it's kind of cold in here. I want to do a quick update on Fall I Want. I am 50% into the book. I'm on chapter 19, so I'm about 50% into the book. Zane comes over to the small town of, what's it called? Cozy Creek. And he actually has like a family manor there and he's staying there. They decided to be friends. There's actually now like a little fake dating trope involved. His dad is getting married and his ex is gonna be there, but they're also fake dating in her small town, which they have to kind of make it believable. That's kind of where I'm at. The romance, I feel like I'm not like super enjoying the romance. They are both attracted to each other, but they're fake dating, so they're not really dating yet, but they both like each other, and I feel like they both know that. They both know that the other is attracted to each other. Like I said, I'm not hating it. It's definitely a fun read. There's a lot of fall activities, which is perfect for this cozy vlog. Quick reading update because I haven't updated at all. I've been stuck on this book for like a week, and here's why. It's just very slow. I've been reading it super slow, but it's just that I feel like it started good, but then it just got not good. I'm 82% in, so I'm close to finishing. I have like about an hour and 15 minutes left in the book, but tell me why. Feels like I'm reading a very, 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 very long epilogue, because since the 70-ish% mark, it was like prepping for their wedding. We saw their wedding, we saw everything, and now it's like 82% in, and I'm like, what is the point of the book? I still have 20% left of the book. Actually, what is this 20% gonna be? If they're just gonna be happy, it's gonna be so boring. So boring, because you're gonna tell me I'm gonna read 30% of a book of them just being happy at the end? No. Good morning. I wish it was chilly. It is not, sadly, but I'm covering myself because my shirt is on backwards, so we're ignoring that. I have 29 minutes left in this book. I'm about to sit down, finish my book, and then we're gonna go get breakfast. I'm not gonna eat breakfast until I finish this book. Finally. Okay, I'm about to do my skincare. I thought we could chat very briefly. I did finish Fall I Want. Did I mention that? I have a lot of thoughts. So I think I'm gonna sit down and chat about it tomorrow because I need to gather my thoughts. I did finish it this morning. Like I mentioned, I was not gonna eat breakfast until I finished that book, and I did finish it. Thank God it's over. Like, actually. But this is what I'm currently reading. Julia's Song is Undateable by Susan Lee. I'm really enjoying it. It feels like a rom-com. So our female main character is just a little bit older than him. They've known each other basically their whole lives. They've been next door neighbors, and she was like the older kid who he always had a crush on. Hello? He's always had a crush on her, but like he knew that she was just like the older girl. Like he knew nothing could come of it, but now they're older. Now she finds him attractive. He still finds her attractive. And I'm really liking the plot of the whole family. They're all kind of waiting on her to settle down. I always like when there's like a big Asian family. I always enjoy their family dynamic and everything. So I'm really liking this one. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna continue reading this. I'm doing the audiobook. I'm gonna pick one of my crafty little hobbies and listen to this until I fall asleep. So let's chat about Fall I Want. I think I'm gonna rate this 2 stars. I didn't really enjoy it personally. The story itself, like the romance, the plot, the scene, it's all cute. And the small town that it takes place in, it's also very cute. And I really like the plot of her working at a coffee shop with her friends and wanting to be a writer, and he's a billionaire who's visiting town. They have an instant connection. He is the man of her dreams, literally. She's been dreaming of this man, and he shows up. It's him. But the thing that made me rate this lower, the ending, or not even the ending, like the last 30-ish% of the book was like a big epilogue. I like the slow burn, the build up. I want this much like happiness, you know? I want everything else to be tension, yearning, everything else. But this book was like all happiness. They were gonna fake date for his dad's wedding. They didn't even get to do that because they got married before that. They literally got married around the 70% mark, and the rest was spice. So that is why I'm giving this a 2 star. It did have like the seasonal things, like if you want fall read, it has that. It's just not, that's just not the way that I like my books. If you think you would enjoy this, feel free to pick it up. I'm not gonna lie, the cover got me, but unfortunately not my favorite. I think I have to lay down. These are not stick-ons, but they are cooling. So I'm gonna leave them for a bit while my skincare kind of sets, and then I'll be back. Okay, so while I've been listening to Julia's Song is Undateable, I have been doing a lot of journaling. When I'm listening to an audiobook, I always need to be doing something. I can't just put an audiobook and like sit. You know how when you read a book, you're just reading a book, but if it's an audiobook, I have to be doing something else. So I started working on my 2026 reading journal. I'm setting it up for the year. For my 2025 reading journal, I started very late. I think I started at the beginning of the year, so I was kind of rushing to get it done, but I'm taking my time with this one and I'm setting it up. My last video was a journal with me where I did the title page. You just journal with me. So if you want to go set up your journal and want to journal with me and you want to play that video in the background, there's another one coming soon. I wanted to give you guys a quick little reading journal update. This is my journal. I'll go more in depth, flip through, setup, journal setup later. I'll have a video just for that, but most of these stickers are from Pinterest and Canva. So far I've made my title spread, which is in the journal with me video, rating system, goals, which I still need to write in, my bookshelf overview, which I'm gonna write in books as I read them and it will slowly fill up. I still need to add a little decor on the shelves. This is my reading goal for 2026, 80 books. This year it is 75, which I'm only like 2 or 3 away. So I definitely can do 80. This is my reading log spread where I just write all the books that I'm gonna read. Some stat pages, formats to track the formats that I read. So like physical, ebook, audiobook. This is like my monthly reads. And then that's kind of it. I already have the next few spreads planned, but I'm gonna be working on those this week. So that's what I've been doing while I listen to audiobook. I'm gonna go drink my tea, continue listening to the book. 23% left, so I have an hour and 20 minutes left. I have the last 20 minutes of Julia's Song is Undateable. I'm gonna listen to that right now. Now, should I work on my reading journal, which is probably not enough time to even make a spread? Should I do some coloring? I have a new Bobby Goods coloring book. It's the On the Job. I also have a cutie little postcard. I have my watercolor. I haven't done watercolor in a long time. I want to get back to it. I think in the winter I just go back to my hobbies. I also want to get back to crocheting. I haven't crocheted anything in a while. I just don't know what to make. I might do my pixel art. What is this called? Like sticker art pixel, where you just put a sticker in each pixel. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's a good 20-minute activity while I finish this book. Okay, I just finished Julia's Song is Undateable. I was able to finish this orange and start this one, do a little reading wrap up of what we read in this vlog. I wanted to read more in this video. I really thought that I was gonna get to read more books, but like I mentioned earlier, my first book took me like about a week. I'm not even kidding. That kind of slowed me down, but let's start with the first book that we read in this video, which is Fall I Want. I did kind of give my review, my full review earlier, but very quickly I rated this 2 stars. I think the premise and the idea was good. I feel like it had potential to be a really great book, but unfortunately it was not the book for me. I like the small town setting. I like he's a billionaire. I mean, it has like the good tropes. It has fake dating. It had a little bit of banter, but I just couldn't with the plot itself. It was going well. When I first started, I was enjoying it and I was like, okay, this could be fun. There was like some funny parts and like I was liking the dynamic between the characters, but then it got to like the middle and it was like there's not really any plot. Then we got to like the 70% mark and it felt like we were reaching the end of the book. They decided to get married, they planned the wedding, they have the wedding, and so now we're like 80% in and they're happy and in love. Like this part of the book, just them being married and happy and spice and just not like, I was so checked out. I wanted it to be over. Felt like the longest epilogue of my life. Unfortunately, it wasn't the book for me, which I'm really sad about because it's such a cute book that I want to like keep and display, but I don't know if I even want to keep this book. But then we went over to read Julia's Song is Undateable and I just finished this like right now. My thoughts right now is 4 stars. Really enjoyed this book. It felt like 2000 rom-com. Just the overall vibes of this book was so good. I liked the characters, plot, the family dynamic, everything was so good. Basically in this book we have Julia, who is a very successful woman. She is the CEO of a Korean skincare brand. Grandma tells her the last dying wish is to see her settle down, and so she kind of freaks out and she's like, I'm gonna let you guys set me up finally. Her whole family's like, we can find you a guy, but she's like, no, I don't want to date. But now she's like, okay, I'm gonna allow you guys to set me up 3 dates and we'll see. But then there's this guy, Tay, who is her next door neighbor. They grew up together. He had a crush on her growing up. She was like the older hot girl that he would have a big crush on. And obviously now he's a man. She sees him again and she's like, first of all, like when did this happen? Not successful in other people's eyes. Julia gets Tay to kind of coach her and help her with dating because she cannot date. Like, she's very bad at dating. They just have like these fake dates. Obviously they become kind of close and become friends. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's not a favorite book, but I enjoyed it while I was reading it, which is the important part. Those are the 2 books that I read in this video. We read A Cozy Fall and like a humorous rom-com. If you're gonna take one book recommendation from this video, absolutely, the audiobook was really good as well. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.